Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Peak Adventures. On today's episode, I'm bringing you guys back to my hometown of Hermitage-Sandyville on the south coast of Newfoundland. Usually every summer we try to take at least one trip back to Hermitage around the same time my aunt comes home from Alberta. In some clips that I had taken, it seems like I was having technical difficulties with the microphone, and unfortunately I didn't realize it until I was editing the footage. It seems like a lot of the clips were ones where I was talking and or explaining something, so if the video doesn't make sense, I apologize. I tried to edit it as best as I could, but like I said, unfortunately I was having technical difficulties. Let's hope for no more technical difficulties in the future, and let's get on with the video. Okay, so I'm just mostly getting off of work. We just picked up some Subway for supper, and we're off to my hometown of Hermitage-Sandyville. Thanks, Hudson. I think you got slobber in my eye. Ellie, would you like to say anything? Okay. Anyway, see y'all in a bit. So we're here now in Hermitage at Nan Pop Willmott's house. They're not my Nan Pop Willmott, but growing up, I always called them that. Nice, beautiful backyard. And yeah, so we're just kind of chilling right now. We just unpacked all, well, not unpacked, but brought all of our stuff in. Hudson and Ellie are upset because they can't go inside yet. The kids are eating their supper and they're not too fond of dogs, so we're gonna wait. I don't really have anything planned to do out here really, other than just spend time with family, so we'll see. And also Noah hasn't really been out here, like his grandparents live out here, but he hasn't really been out here a whole lot, so yeah, see what we can show him. Uncle Keith was telling me right up here where like the trees kind of separate, Pop Willmott used to have potatoes going on up through there, and that all that chain link fence over there used to be his garden. He was very proud of his garden. My hometown can be found by turning onto Route 360 and traveling for about 2 hours until you reach the turnoff for Route 364, otherwise known as Hermitage Turnoff. Sandyville was originally called Dawson's Cove, but the name was later changed. Hermitage was incorporated in 1963 with the addition of Sandyville in 1969. The two towns amalgamated. As of the 2021 census, there was a population of 404 people, but I'm willing to bet there's even less than that now. The school there is a kindergarten to grade 12 school and has been for as long as I can remember. According to Wikipedia, there's currently 23 students enrolled at John Watkins Academy. Hermitage-Sandyville currently has a fish plant, a shop, a post office, a restaurant, and a gas station, all located in Hermitage. I remember a couple months after I moved to Central, I came home one weekend to visit family and brought my friend Tamara along with me. The whole trip, she was astonished of the mountains and the fjords and kept asking me, "Did you really grow up here in such a beautiful place?" But I mean, to me, they're just hills, and it's just the harbor. I guess after growing up here, everything just seemed the same and boring to me. But after spending that weekend with her in Hermitage, I had new eyes and appreciation for the place that I grew up in. Do you mind?
Me?
No, him.
Can you hear me eating?
What?
I think, can you hear me eating?
No, I don't think so.
I hope not. Well, the stars are very pretty.
Yeah, they are. There's one bright one you can pick up on the camera right there.
You still have that astrology app?
I do. There's more above the house, but oh, you can't see them. I thought the light was kind of drowning them out. Whoop. Look at the pretty puppies.
Are they actually chilling?
Okay, so I accidentally popped the breaker. Or sorry, popped the fuse because this house still has a fuse box. But watch it now. I want to show the labels. There's, I think that's bedroom, west, kitchen, porch, and then they have Dwayne, Frank, Blanche, can opener. Why is this a can opener? I don't know. I guess they had an electric can opener at one point. That's cool. Yeah, but anyway, this is an old fuse box. You guys find anything? Negative? Is there even anywhere around we can get that now? Anyway, this is the basement, so I can find the light. Oh, this here. Oh, hello? Oh, that doesn't work. There we go. It is a light switch. This used to be the pantry. I already said this used to be filled with food. Oh, there's a freezer in here, and there's a bunch of canning stuff. Old scales. And then we said something about cold storage. But the cold storage is over here. Look at the door. Oh, can't really see the door. There's the door. Oh, let me see if I can find the light. There. That was for cold storage. As you can see, like a root cellar kind of thing. And Mary said that this used to be the canning room. There's a lot of very cool things in this house, like this bike. And then this table right here. Aunt Mary was telling me that Papa Frank made it, which is my Uncle Keith's father's father or grandfather. I don't know why I said it like that. That was a weird way of saying it, but anyway. They built this house in the 70s. Papi Joe and Papi Frank. With the kerosene light over here. Also, when they built this house, they made little indents for their lights to go in to play darts. There's one here. And then there's another one. Right here. There's a lot of stuff here now, and the dartboard is gone. Now, this little room is my favorite. Because Aunt Mary said that she thinks that this is Uncle Derek's record player. It's very cool. There's records there. There's a whole whack room down there. And then there's an old picture of the house, which I remember the house being that color, but I find it crazy that there's no trees there now. And there's just like a bunch of old tickets and stuff. Papi Joe's degrees. Some old pictures. There's a bunch of old stuff just kicking around in here. As you can see. Nobody can figure out what's going on with the fuses. So quick smoke / tea / lunch break. So we're here now at the dog park trying to get some energy out of the puppies. It's quite warm today. Me and Noah were chilling in that gazebo in the shade, and then Hudson decided absolutely not and tried to open the gate all by himself. So now we're in here chilling. See, not so scary, are we? Hudson, come here. Come here. 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 Well, she's like, Dad, where'd it go?
I wish I had a ball for him.
Yeah, I know. I was just telling Noah growing up that all these alders not here, and where this playground and the dog park is now used to be just one big ball field, but it wasn't really ever that popular. So I guess they decided to put in a newer playground and a dog park, which is kind of smart because I mean, if you got kids and dogs, you can watch them both at the same time. Our two youngsters are ready to go, I think.
Trying to get it, son.
Ready to go? You done now?
Before we go.
This is one of the clips that I lost the audio on. I just couldn't bring myself to delete it. This is my 10-year-old Alaskan Malamute Jenna, who still lives with my parents. The whole funny farm has arrived.
Yeah.
Come in, buddy. Belly! Belly! Get Dad! Get Dad! Oh, they're gone. This is my cousin Nikki's 20-year-old cat, Beaner, who also got to come along for a visit this summer. This will probably be the last time that Beaner gets to sit in the chair and enjoy the warmth of the sun in the home that she grew up in. I just want to give a quick shout out to my very chaotic family who cooperated long enough for me to get this clip. Shout out to my mom, dad, Nikki, Joey, Polly, Bennett, Aunt Mary, and Uncle Keith. And of course, the 5 dogs as well: Hudson, Ellie, Sierra, Aspen, and Jenna. I said it before in a previous video, but my Aunt Mary's house is over 100 years old, and yes, it was intentionally built that close to the ocean. Many years ago, a boulder came loose from the mountain and hit the back of the house, knocking the frame of the house off the foundation. The boulder is still there today because it is just way too heavy to move. They inspected the structure and deemed that the foundation was fine and that everything was still structurally stable. It had just been knocked off the foundation, so they left it as is and boarded everything over. So that overhang that you see on the front of the house is not intentional, and it was a direct result of that boulder hitting the back of the house. So I rigged together a little doodad because I thought Mom and Dad's dogs were going to be let into the garden as well. Hi, Smelly Ellie. What are you doing? You want your supper now? Hi, Budson. So this was Puppy Joe's garden at one point. It's all completely fenced in, so we were going to let the dogs run in there. So I rigged up this pallet gate. There's 2 pieces of rebar stopping this pallet from falling over. Yeah, you gotta wait. And then this one in the middle is just to slacken up the space between. And there's 2 rebar here. And then the rope was just an extra precaution. And as you can see, it's holding up pretty good. Would you like to say anything? You want to come out? Yeah. So it's pouring rain here today. We're just up to Silk Cove real quick for a little drive just to see what's new. I was gonna send up the drone, but it's raining so hard, I don't think that's a good idea. And so yeah, after we're done driving around, we're gonna go to Aunt Mary's house in Sandyville and see everybody in and get on the road because I don't want to be too late getting home where it's raining and whatnot. Hopefully next weekend we get to come out again. Thank you, Hudson. But yeah, hopefully we get to come out again next weekend. At Mary and Uncle Keith, I'm not sure if they're still going to be here by then. But if we do, or if we don't, it's no big deal. We do get to come out this weekend. I wish we got to do like Back Cove or something or the falls because I keep forgetting Noah's not from here, so like he don't really know what's around to do and whatnot. So I wanted to show him a couple things, but I mean the main reason we came out was to visit family and they needed help, so we helped them out. It was kind of crappy timing because Aunt Mary and Uncle Keith only came out the day before we came out, so
Thank you, Hudson. That was awesome. Get in the back.
thanks, buddy. I forget what I was saying. Yeah, so they only came out a day before us, so trying to get all the houses ready and everything, plus having to keep an eye on two young boys was probably not easy. But I'm glad we got to come out this time and for the time we did come out. And yeah, anything you'd like to add, Noah?
No, I'm chilling.